Check 1, 2. See how that's coming through. Still don't have the music running. Gonna see if I can get that music playing.
Abel. Dada, Abel. Dada. What?
It doesn't open, baby girl.
Open.
It doesn't open. I don't think I'm getting my game sounds either. few more setting adjustments here. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. I'm gonna throw this in our storage system. And then we'll move on to town and then the project. We've been working hard on the Nether Hub. Quite a large project. Some little slime block elevators to get us up, little piston removal to get us down. We're using a lot of prismarine bricks, a lot of nether brick in this build, some dark prismarine you see on the ceiling. And I think we're out. See if the guys finished this off last night. We were working on this. Nope, this was not finished last night. This is a flying path up to FoxyNoTail's base. So you can fly from the main nether hub up. always checking levels for us on our stream to make sure levels are okay. He finished his flight tunnel. See if I can get him to come over here. See if I can get on Discord voice chat and see if that comes through as well. Check 1, 2. Not detecting any input. Let's see. Input is the Yeti. Output is cable input.
That's right. TurboTax free is free. Free, 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 free.
So many things get in the way. Your boss, your parents, and your mysterious allergies that flare up before seeing your boss.
I missed that.
But there are some things you can enjoy without any interruptions. Your favorite songs and playlists in Spotify. With Spotify Premium, you can listen to all the music you want without ads. Ready to go premium? Tap the banner to learn more.
So this project is a lot of digging. A lot of digging. but with netherrack it goes quick. Authentistic, and I used to have a beacon rental service. Nobody rented from it, and so we took it down and used the beacon for ourselves, and then all of a sudden everybody wants to rent beacons. And Extreme opened. His own beacon rental service. Still figuring out this whole YouTube streaming thing, so I'm sure I'll get it down pat. We're going to be starting a new Let's Play series on Bedrock Edition in another week or so. We'll be calling that one Family Craft. Will be a lightly modified vanilla server, a realm. Going to make some adjustments to some mechanics, some basic mob mechanics, well, passive mob mechanics, and some villager trading. The one thing that always annoyed me with villager trades is the toolsmith only gave you a pickaxe, and the armor only gave you a chest plate. And once you have all of the, once you have an elytra, you have zero need for a chest plate. Well, almost zero need. I'm sure you could find uses for it on occasion, but for the most part, you're using your elytra all the time. There's no room for elytra and a chest plate. So I modified the villagers to trade every piece of armor, diamond armor that's enchanted, varying levels of enchantments, a little increased level of enchantments. We're calling it Family Craft because there's 3 or 4 of us, 3 of us that actually play here on the Foxy server, and our kids. We all have kids that are the reasons we got started playing Minecraft, and they always want to play with us. So we're going to start a realm that gives them the opportunity to build alongside of us while we stream on YouTube or Twitch. I think Authentistic's going to be streaming on Twitch. And I know Atomic Crafter has talked about streaming, but he hasn't committed to it, which is fine. It's not a requirement for us. But our hopes is, we get a good season in and everything, and there's a group of YouTubers that are starting Truly Bedrock, which begins this Saturday, and our hope is to eventually be able to get on that as content creators, and make that the best it can be. That sounds like an Army commercial. So I'm gonna try a let's see, am I gonna finish the stream? What am I gonna do here? I think my testing is going well here, although, oh, I guess pause that, but collect all this up. Gotta get some more nether brick. Maybe we'll go do that. Let's go back to the nether hub, into town, and see if there's any nether brick by the super smelter. Ooh, Elytra didn't deploy there. It's always fun. So here we go. Let's go wander around town a little bit. I was looking for a beacon. I'm usually really horrible at taking off from the ground, but, you know, I guess practice makes perfect. Oh yes, another brick. Thank you, Lord. Okay, dump this off. We have gone through probably around 14 double chests of nether brick in our project so far, and it just keeps adding up more and more. But luckily, with all the digging we did, we're getting plenty of it, plenty of netherrack, and we're able to smelt that up. Extreme Game DNA built this giant smelter behind me, which we can have a look at in a second. It's the industrial smelter that Cubfan built on Hermitcraft Season 6, and it smelts, I want to say it's 36 stacks of items in about a minute and a half. So I think that's a pretty good quantity. So this is the building for it here. And what you do is you walk up to the front here, and you stand on the pressure plate, and you throw 36 stacks of items on top of the slime block. When you back off, it shoots it up, goes into another piston that distributes it between all of the furnaces on either side, and then you come stand down here and get your inventory full of everything. And it's a pretty insane system. I've used it a couple of times and helped. There was some issues. See, now I'm having trouble getting off the ground again. Told you I wasn't good at this. There are some issues with it. It's very inefficient with the fuel, especially, well, it's not inefficient if you're using coal, but if you're using coal blocks or the dried kelp blocks, it is extremely inefficient. I have a crafting table. I'm gonna have to go downstairs for that. Let's see. We want to go. Come on, off the ground. You'd think speed 2 would help. There it goes. East. So we make the staircases here completely unspawnable. Stair blocks, topped with slabs. They're bottom half slabs, of course. So the entire staircase becomes non-spawnable. I need to make some stairs. Let's just see if a stack is enough. Maybe that'll be enough to make it up to where we need to. Let's.
Here's a real post from a real Chick-fil-A guest. At our Foodie Ventures week, quick lunch today. A Chick-fil-A grilled chicken club sandwich. Never
Build this up a little bit.
chicken emoji, licking lips emoji.
It's nice that it's all pre-dug out, or hopefully all pre-dug out.
It's the little things that make our grilled chicken club sandwich worth the trip. Like the backyard grilled flavor in every bite. Also,
So the main hub here, a lot of work of it was done by Atomic Crafter. He's a hustler when it comes to, not a hustler in a bad way, but a fast worker, I should say. Sounds better than a hustler. He dug a majority of the netherrack out. A lot of others helped, but he spent probably the most time out of everybody here. I'd love to see his numbers on the quantity of netherrack that was removed by him. I'll ask him later on when I see him on. Just gonna finish building the stairwell up, and we're not gonna quite break through yet. I don't like to adjust how people's bases look and everything, of course, without their permission. Not that I think Foxy will have an issue with this, but I don't want to break the floor he's built up there. Without his knowledge. And also saying that, let me see if I can... Oop, not two of you. Let's put you back in. If I take out this netherrack and the block above it, I could probably put the stairs in. It won't even be noticed. So let's go up here. See where I just made my hole. So if I put stairs in here, I will be noticed, but I'll put it in and then put the slabs back over it. Just so I know where it is. That's good. So now, if he wants to use it, he can open it right up, use it, we can close off this stairwell, and he can get down to the nether hub without a problem. And flying is nice and easy from here, like we can just test that. So from here, put our wings out, you come down, around the corner, oop, missed that corner. And that works out well. No, I don't want to go to the book. I was trying to eat. And we'll go put this extra nether brick away. Go craft up some more nether brick. see, what do we have for empties here? Let's make that one. Close enough. I love these little slime block launchers. This is a Mumbo design when it works, when I don't walk too far forward. I did this yesterday. It took me about 5 tries to get launched up. Okay, 3 times that time. I started to say that was a Mumbo design for the observers that pick up. This is the redstone behind it. The observers that read the state change of that lamp, and that activates the piston launcher, and also retracts the piston that has the sticky piston that has the sea lantern on it. And that's it for another hub. So we have, let's go take some flight. We'll go up towards atomic space and authentic space. You'll see why we opened up these hallways, because there's Authentistics portal, another one of his portals. Go down the hallway here. This corner's a little tricky. Oop, always get snagged there. As long as I don't die, I'm okay. Bounce off a couple. We gotta open these corners up a little bit because it gets a little tight here. Ooh, am I gonna make it? I'm headed to our Guardian farm, which I missed. Ooh. Good thing I didn't bounce too much. I would have died. This is the back entrance to our Guardian farm. Sea lanterns to tell us when, or sorry, not sea lanterns. Redstone lamps to tell us when stacks are full. We've got a blaze spawner in here. That works out quite well. And then a lot of storage. This is me eating and placing lamps for my offhand. So this is our shard storage, our crystal storage over here. We have, it's broken again. The speed of this thing breaks these sorters like crazy. Because the items are going around, the items stream so fast, and they're dying so fast that I mean, we can just look in here and see the amount of items that come through here any given second is insane. If we go up and look at the water streams, that makes me mad. I need to bring some crystals with me. It's always the crystal side that breaks too. Let's go. Yeah, I should have just picked go get rid of this fish. I'm gonna open up a free food shop. It's gonna just be cooked cod. The annoyance. Let's see. With right angle, good. Of course. One thing that doesn't go in there. So don't look, here's our secret entrance. Shh, don't tell anybody. Lockers going. Just annoying. Clear out some of our chest here too. Those guys are softened nicely by the water here. And we have a data pack here on the run that allows us to get spawn eggs and create spawning cages. So we have all kinds of custom spawn eggs and spawning cages. And we have a nice cheaty teleport book too, which I will definitely miss when we start playing on Bedrock again without all this fancy stuff. Teleports us to all the major places, town, the deserts and stuff like that, all the locations that we're allowed to raid for resources, I guess. There's a mesa, a jungle. Okay. We still have the IOU there. Haven't sold anything else. I sold those cages. Got some totems, and with the Foxy data pack, we're allowed to craft a lot of stuff. So, plenty of stuff here. Just check on our stock. This shop is Authentistics Online. And some wither skeleton skulls there. It looks like a few of us have been making some additional beacons. I think Authentistic needed to make some for his base. He was making a quad for his base. But their drop rates are insane, so not insane in a good way, insane in a bad way. So I have the Charge Creeper farm. Of course, I have the gunpowder shop here. Just checking stock here. TNT, gunpowder on one side, rockets on the other. TNT. I also have rockets in the Nether hub. And then the first floor here has a lot of mob heads. Some of the hard stuff to find. So blaze heads, ghast heads, iron golem heads. Cave spiders, and silverfish. Forgot about the silverfish. We do have one more spot. I'm not sure what we're going to put there yet. I should put this away. I don't want to walk around with that box. I also have the bookshop, which is Authentistics in mine. It's our banner there. So check to make sure that our stock is okay upstairs for mending unbreaking. I never remember what side it's on. Okay, okay there. It's my OCD right there. Gotta have things, all the holes in order. So, things are looking good here. I think I'm going to go over to the gold farm and mend my pickaxe, which I could have just done at the Guardian farm. I don't know why I chose not to do that, but... See if I can make this. It's all timing here. Let's get to the hole and shoot up. There we go. Perfect. Couldn't have nailed that any better. down, that's always the problem. So this was built by Authentistic. This is the giant gold farm run by Pigmen. Just climb up the ladder, as long as nobody's in the nether. You can just take a snowball and find an unsuspecting group of pigmen. Really mad. Stand here. The XP to come rolling in. Just below the farm and sit on the ladder for a second. Hear everything go away. I don't know if that was too loud in your headphones, so I'm going to have to play this back and find out. I can always adjust my game sounds. So as I come back up here, I don't want that sword, so let me see if I can... Ah, that's a perfect shot. Made the mistake one time of trying to click it like a minecart chest in there, and I was squished to death, entity cramming. So that was fun. Not really. Just make sure Elytra's back on before I jump off here. See if I can do flyby arrowing. Magma cream, where'd he go? I saw him. He spawned. There's my lovely right click placement. I think I didn't rock it that way. That was the wrong way. Still have to build these stairs up in the same way we did the other ones, because these are currently spawnable because half of them are full blocks. So I think we'll go back to town and then we'll head back to our base and we can sign off from there. It's another perfect ending. East. Teleport to spawn. Past it. Spawn. In flying, we're gonna get a nice aerial view of the Iron Phoenix, which I built. That was a fun project. It was a very large project. If you haven't seen it, it's a Tango Tech resettable iron golem farm. Lots of villages. I forgot, what is it? 64 villages, I think, somewhere around there. I don't know, it's a lot of them. Produces iron like crazy. I had at one point 36 double chests of ingots, and I've been slowly converting those into blocks, and I haven't actually turned the farm on in a long time because I don't have a need for that much iron. But that's where I get all my iron golem heads, and we have our little iron golem statue up there. Let's take a fly in there real quick. And I always do that. So, our iron golem statue, and this is actually where my trophy room is, all the heads that I've collected. You know, dragons, endermen, phantoms, dolphins, cod. Still don't have a pufferfish head. Iron golems, vindicators, elder guardians, magmas. There's the phantom, bats, villager, witch. I got a lot of my passives over here, my sheep and stuff like that. Wolf, polar bear. So I try not to kill the passives too much, but gotta take their heads off. And then this is the storage. Left storage is the ingots, and the right storage needs to get finished. It's finished in the backside with all the comparators and the hoppers, but I need to finish the water stream up. That will take the stuff I put in a chest that I'll probably put here in the corner, and then funnel it into this entire system and fill it up. My long-term goal is to fill up the block side of it, but that's a lot of iron. I still got to finish the roofs in here and stuff. I haven't come up with a design. We've been pretty busy with the Nether Hub project, because we did a lot of custom floor work. This is a custom basket weave here, and then we did the Celtic knot or Celtic knot or however you pronounce that in the unending knot in the Nether Hub in sections, and that came out really nice. So on that note, I think I am done for today. I always forget the buttons to press here. Oh, you can't see me with the beacon in the way. If you stayed the whole time, thanks for watching, and consider subscribing. I'll be doing a lot more streams in the future, I think 2 per week. But have a good evening.